2nd of the March, 10 a.m., where I have the great honor to interview Flippa CEO, Mr.blake. So Flippa is the #1 global marketplace for buy and sell online business. Mr.blake, all yours, buddy.
Hi everyone, my name's Blake Hutchison. I am the CEO at Flippa, and I can't wait to see you all on Joinn's channel on March 2nd at 10 a.m. See you then.
So Mr.blake will share with you this awesome opportunity, and make sure that you register yourself so that you won't miss out this great online business opportunity. So the registrations link is on either above or below this video. See you guys on the 2nd of March, 10 a.m. My name is Joinn. Thank you for watching, and see you all. Bye-bye. Yo, what's up guys? Are you looking for the next big online business opportunity? Make sure that you watch this coming 2nd of the March, 10 a.m., where I have the great honor to interview Flippa CEO, Mr.blake. So Flippa is the #1 global marketplace for buy and sell online business. Mr.blake, all yours, buddy.
Hi everyone, my name's Blake Hutchison. I am the CEO at Flippa, and I can't wait to see you all on Joinn's channel on March 2nd at 10 a.m. See you then.
So Mr.blake will share with you this awesome opportunity, and make sure that you register yourself so that you won't miss out this great online business opportunity. So the registrations link is on either above or below this video. See you guys on the 2nd of March, 10 a.m. My name is Joinn. Thank you for watching, and see you all. Bye-bye. Yo, what's up guys? Are you looking for the next big online business opportunity? Make sure that you watch this coming 2nd of the March, 10 a.m., where I have the great honor to interview Flippa CEO, Mr.blake. So Flippa is the #1 global marketplace for buy and sell online business. Mr.blake, all yours, buddy.
Hi everyone, my name's Blake Hutchison. I am the CEO at Flippa, and I can't wait to see you all on Joinn's channel on March 2nd at 10 a.m. See you then.
So Mr.blake will share with you this awesome opportunity, and make sure that you register yourself so that you won't miss out this great online business opportunity. So the registrations link is on either above. Yo, what's up guys? Good morning ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this morning show. My name is Joinn. So if you are watching this live now, just say a hi to me on the comment box. Today is a very, very special episode because first of all, I have not been doing live for like couple of months. Yeah, because I'm just pretty busy with my own work. And in today's episode is a very special episode, as we, when I say about we, is that myself and to all of you guys, my followers, all my fans, and also entrepreneurs in Malaysia, because I have the great honor to have Mr.blake, the CEO of Flippa, to share with you guys about the next big opportunity that you may, you may want to grab it to make more money online in the next maybe like 3 to 5 years. Today is not about Shopee, it's not about YouTube, but it's a very, very, very interesting business model, which is flipping website. The reason why I want to talk about this is that flipping website, selling and buying websites, is not like something new. It has been in the market for maybe like 10 or it's been there for very long. It's just that we are not really exposed to it. All right. So today we have the great honor to have Mr.blake, the CEO of Flippa, to share about the next big opportunity that you may be interested in starting up. All right, so I will just gonna pull Mr.blake from the back end to join in. Hi, Mr.blake, how are you?
Hey, Wayne, how are you?
I'm very good. So over there is like afternoon, right? Just let me.
1 p.m. here in Australia.
1 p.m. So first of all, have you come to Malaysia before?
Yes, I have. I've been to KL and I've been to Langkawi.
Oh, Langkawi, nice place, nice place. So I also do not want to hold up too much of our time. First of all, thank you for your time. It is an absolute our honor, myself and also the followers of my channel, to have you over here in this great morning. I mean, it's afternoon in Australia, to share about what is Flippa. Because in Malaysia, in Southeast Asia, you know, we are very into e-commerce, like Shopee. Have you heard of Shopee, Lazada?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I mean, we are very into that. So that when you come in, I say, wow, Flippa is definitely something that I think, you know, is something that we can expose more into it. I have prepared a couple of questions for you. So the very first question is that what is Flippa and how does it actually works?
Yeah, so Flippa is a marketplace to buy and sell online businesses. So think about it as a platform where a business owner who has an established business, it could be a Shopee store, it could be a blog, it could be a YouTube channel, and those people are choosing to list on Flippa to sell that asset. On the buy side, you have a community of entrepreneurs, investors, side hustlers, and they are looking to buy these assets, buy Shopify stores, Amazon stores, WordPress blogs, iOS and Android apps, YouTube channels, Instagram accounts. They want to buy these things and they want to use those assets to generate income or to grow other assets that they might have in their portfolio. So in short, we are buying and selling businesses. They happen to be online.
So I mean, this is a pretty interesting things, because like during my parents' time, you know, we are always on buying asset in a sense of house, land, but now we can actually, you know, buy. I mean, like a YouTube channel itself is actually an asset as well.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
a pretty interesting things.
Yeah.
And then yes, sure, go ahead.
What you have just explained is perfect. So you have think about it as an alternative asset. So we have property, we have cars. Cars are assets. They're often depreciating, but they're still assets. We have NFTs, we have crypto, we have commercial real estate, we have stocks, we have bonds. Okay, so we have all of these different pathways to invest. Online businesses and digital assets are equally an asset that you can buy and invest in.
And then how do we make money with Shopee though? I mean, with Flippa though?
Yep. So I guess, do you mind if I share my screen, Wayne?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
So I guess the best example, let me know when you can see my screen.
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. So the best way to explain it is to have a look at a real life example. So in this particular case, we have a blog. It's a blog that's built on WordPress, and the blog is called loveYouWedding.com. And the blog makes $1,300 per month. It's been around for 5 years and it gets 40,000 page views a month. And so you can see here that there is some information about the blog. Okay. And whether this blog is of interest to you, that doesn't really matter. This is just an example of an asset being listed on Flippa. Now you can see that they make their money through platforms like AdThrive, the Amazon Associates program, which is essentially an affiliate program for Amazon. And you can see that we now have the ability to look at some of their data. So we have the revenue and profit breakdown. We then also have the Google Analytics integration here showing page views and where the users are coming from, the United States, United Kingdom, Canada. We have some information on the links that it generates through search and the keywords that it generates its traffic from. And so you can make money on Flippa in two ways. The first thing you can do is you could buy the asset, right? And you can pay $45,000 for the asset. It's currently making, $1,500 a month. So call it $15,000, to $18,000 per year, and you will then be, once you pay that money, you will be then returning 30 to 50% annualized return on that investment.
Mm-hmm.
The other way to think about making money is you build your YouTube channel like you have, you build a blog like the owner of this particular asset has, and then you go and sell it on Flippa. So you can either make money by investing and getting your return on your investment, or you can make money by building the asset and selling the asset on Flippa.
Mm-hmm. I'm not too sure why my background is a bit lagging. Okay, serious. So I mean, it sounds a bit. I mean, for those that do not have any knowledge or any about this website thingy, so will they be able to start as well, or you guys will give like tutorial, or how does things works?
Yeah, so you can sign up to Flippa, and we'll send you educational materials. You can go to our blog and read about how it works. I guess there's two fundamental principles, Wang. The first thing is, do you own a digital asset? And if you own a digital asset, are you generating revenue from that asset? If you're generating revenue from that asset, it's now a sellable asset, and you can list that on Flippa for sale. So that's kind of proposition number one. Proposition number two, would you like to buy an established asset? And that means you're acquiring the traction. You're acquiring all of the hard work that somebody has done before you, and you're acquiring it for its cash flow, the income it generates ongoing. So that's kind of the seller view and the buyer view. But yes, if you sign up to Flippa, you can explore the blog. There's lots of learning materials there, and it's a great way to start to get excited about the concept.
So when you talk about like buying a business, it is also very interesting. Like the traditional way we will be like buying a physical business. When the business is already grow like a couple of millions a year, then we buy from 10 of millions to buy the whole company in. But today we only buy it in the sense of digital, like a YouTube channel or a website. Yeah,
that's right. So, and it's also talking about smaller assets typically, right? So you just talked about assets in the millions or tens of millions. The whole idea behind Flippa is you're making the opportunity of buying and selling more approachable and appealing to more people.
The next question is that because some of the websites or assets in Flippa is maybe cost like 10 over thousands USD. So how long Flippa is in the markets, and I'm pretty sure that this is what people want to know as well. Is it like legit and safe as well?
Yeah, so Flippa's been around for 12 years. We've traded hundreds of millions of dollars of online businesses. Every month, there's $30 to $40 million in online business sales on the Flippa platform. And we offer multiple ways to pay, all of which are safe. You can use trust accounts. You can use our integrated escrow services. And even very soon, we'll be launching a crypto functionality too. So you can use multiple ways to pay, all of which are secured by either agents here at Flippa or independent escrow agents.
And then, the next question that I want to ask is that, are you guys like working on penetrating to the Southeast Asia markets, or?
Yeah, we already operate globally.
Oh, really?
We've been around for 12 years, and we see assets list from all over the world, including a couple of months ago, there was a really, really significant app acquisition made out of Singapore, just as one example. But we see, and it was in the $5 to $10 million range. So we see assets that are super small sell out of Southeast Asia, and we see assets that are super big sell out of Southeast Asia. Ultimately, we're a platform which is trying to democratize, make more accessible the opportunity to exit for any small business owner, regardless of size, and that happens globally, including Southeast Asia.
That's very, very impressive. The next question that I think, for example, for someone that I appreciate this is something new to a lot of people. So what sort of mindset that we need to position ourselves when come into adapting to new things, like such a great opportunity. I mean, for me, it definitely a great opportunities. But maybe for a lot of us, we still cannot see, and we are very scared, into jumping. I mean, it's just like NFTs, cryptos, we are very skeptical at the very first place, but now it's like, booming, like crazy. So what sort of mindset that you will advise, us to, to look at this kind of things?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you need to look at the mindset from the perspective of both buyer and seller. Let's take buyer for a minute. Most people are used to the concept of earning an income, right? So if I go and work in a shop, I earn income. If I start a YouTube channel, I want to get big so I can put advertising on my YouTube channel and I can earn income, right? So most people are familiar with that concept. When I buy a digital asset, the whole idea is that I earn income. So the concept hasn't changed. So if I buy an asset that is earning $50 a month and therefore $600 per year, and let's say for argument's sake, I buy that asset for $1,200. I'm just using simple maths, right? Then I've paid $1,200, but I've got an income of $50 every single month. And so that's $600 every single month, which means it takes me 2 years to pay back my return, pay back my investment. And after that, it's free cash flow, it's income. So we encourage people to think about it from the context of income. If I am a seller, on the other hand, who has built a Shopee store or who has built a YouTube channel and an Instagram following, think about it as an opportunity to sell down all of the hard work that you've put in and get a return on all of that hard work over a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And so we really just ask people to think about it in the context of getting a return. That's different to crypto and NFTs, right? Because most people don't know enough. It's speculative. Whereas with an income earning online asset, you know how much it's been earning. And so you know how much you should expect to continue to earn. So it's less of a speculative asset. It's actually more of a safer bet.
And what is your opinions, like moving forward, like 5 to 10 years, is digital asset is some things that most people will buy more often than, like properties, land, the physical products. Yeah. And also, what do you think about the age group of, doing this kind of business compared with like the traditional bank selling of properties, lands, or whatever physical? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that it's likely to become a mainstream asset class. And the reason being is, I think more than ever before, people want independence with respect to their income earning abilities. And more than ever before, the digital economy is accessible to everyone around the globe. And so whether it be my primary income source, and I'm a full-time business owner, or whether it would be supplementary income, maybe I'm an accountant and then I buy a small blog or e-commerce store on the side, then it's supplementary income. I expect that most people will want to be in the digital economy, and therefore most people will want to generate an income source through this digital asset type. And therefore most people have the opportunity to buy and sell. I don't think it's as common as property because everyone needs a roof over their head. But I do think it will become as common as investing in stocks.
And one question for you is that for a beginners, that don't own any digital assets, what is your advice on which area or which commodities that they should start first? Maybe a channel or website, which one is much more easier for a beginner to start? Or do you have any idea?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, the easiest place to start, in my opinion, is to look at content websites or content channels. So a content website is very predictable. You provide good quality content, you orientate to the keywords that get reasonable search traffic volume, you continue to optimize that content, you continue to generate traffic, you can then put some advertising placements on the website and start to earn income, you now have a digital asset, and that digital asset is something which will either generate income or give you the opportunity to sell it later on. Or content channels like YouTube or Instagram, where you orientate to your subject matter expertise and you continue to invest in your message and build a community. E-commerce is a little bit harder, in my opinion, because e-commerce requires you to find either produce a product, which most people can't do, or find a reliable supplier. It then requires that you understand how to access customers, be it organically through clever marketing or through paid efforts on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram or Twitter or anything else. So there's more dimensions to get right, in my opinion. So if you're new to the space, I would encourage people to look at content assets.
So I have another question, which will be the last question for this interview. So I mean, this is not inside the script, but I really want to hear from you, Mr. Blake. So as a CEO for such a huge company, can you please tell us that what is the one thing that you always believe in before you achieve, such success?
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I always orientate to is, what does the customer want? And so we spend our time, and I spend my time speaking to at least 3 customers every week. And that gives me the insight that I need to make effective decisions, or to help our staff here at Flippa all over the world make effective decisions on behalf of our customers. And so if our customers tell us that they want a feature which enables them to issue a letter of intent, then we will build that feature. If we have customers who say, hey, I want to list YouTube channels, how do I do that on Flippa? If we hear that from enough customers, we will build a YouTube channel listing feature. And so for me, the one thing that makes Flippa what it is today, and the one thing that will ensure that Flippa grows and is successful, is we do things in the interest of what our customers want. And that's what we try to do every day.
I have a very interesting question over here. Hi, Kisha. Hi, Jingyi. Hi, Sayuki. So this question is from Sayuki. This thing, not for me, I guess. The starting business too high. I think he's saying like the cost to start up this business is very high to him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting question. I mean, it just depends on what you define as starting a business. I could go to, there's a platform called Substack, and I can start a newsletter with the click of a button and start sending a newsletter about anything. I can send a newsletter about games. I can send a newsletter about comic books. I can send a newsletter about dogs. I can send a newsletter about anything. And as long as I'm sending a newsletter out to people who want to receive it, I now have a business. So starting a business is often considered a complex concept. But there are lots of tools and technologies available today that enable you to start a business with 0 money and 0 expertise. But you do have to put in the work and effort.
I think this is what people always misunderstand. Zero cost to start a business means you can sleep and then the money just pour in automatically. Yeah, I think this is the thing that we always yeah. So next one will be from Kisha. Is it Flippa open for Malaysia market?
Yes, Flippa is accessible to the Malaysian market. So I will just share my screen one more time, if that's okay. And we will have a very quick look at Flippa here, and we will see whether we can find some assets in the Southeast Asian market. So let's have a look. We'll just go to search here, and we'll have a look at some assets, and we'll go down to seller location here on the left-hand side. And I'm just going to click Asia. And as you can see here, we currently have 488 businesses available in Asia. Bangladesh, India, Singapore. We have Indonesia. We have Pakistan, Malaysia. Here we go. Okay, so we have a business in Malaysia. It's currently it looks to be a blog, and it's all about lowering your cholesterol. It currently has been around for 18 years. It earns $135 every month. It gets 10,000 page views a month here. You can see that it's well optimized for SEO. And you can see if we go down here, we can see how it makes its money. It's making some money through AdSense there, which is plugged in via their Google AdSense account, which is an advertising mechanism. And you can see here from Google Analytics that the website is receiving 11,000 page views a month, pretty consistently, actually. It's then getting 4,000 to 5,000 unique visits a month. And you can see here that it's got great organic search traffic. So that's an example of an asset that is based in Malaysia, that is listed on Flippa right now. It's a content business, and it's a good asset, right? And you can see that right now there's 690 buyers looking at it. There's 20 live discussions, and the asking price for the asset is $3,000. So that's on the smaller side of assets that are listed on Flippa, but regardless is an example of a Southeast Asian business on the platform.
Awesome. So before we end this interview, do you have any message that you want to give to our audience before we end this interview today?
Probably the only thing is just to have a browse around, right? It's free to search. So you don't have to do anything. You can just have a look at the types of assets that are available and get yourself excited about the space. It's accessible to most people. Create a business, build a business for a year or two, and sell it. It's accessible to most people who want to buy one. Think about an asset that you can afford, and start to grow through acquisition, which is what we're all about.
So that is definitely a very, very good interview that you open up, absolute new business opportunity for all of us, because I'm pretty sure that this sort of business, is not really get exposed a lot in Malaysia. So thanks for your time, Mr. Blake, and it is absolute a great honor to have you with us in this morning in Malaysia. All right, so and thank you for all of your all of your supports to this live. If you have any question, you can just comment on the video after the live as well, and then I will get back to you as soon as possible. All right, so thank you for all of time, and also thank you, Mr. Blake. So I will see you next time. All right, see you guys, and